Like, I mean, one of the deleted scenes, it straight up
Oh.
eats a baby.
I mean, I feel that's kind of expected of him, though, because he was doing all that shit in the last film, wasn't he?
Yeah, but like, how can a baby be afraid of him?
I don't know, he's waving about with a bloody decapitated arm. No, ripped off arm. Yeah, no, words aren't happening either.
I mean, the word deambulated would work there.
I did not know that word was a thing, so I will write that one down for later.
Why do you think an ambulance is called an ambulance? Because it ambulates.
I don't know, I never really
Yeah,
thought about
so-
it, to be honest.
Decapitate, literally D to remove, and capital, which is the root of capitis, head.
Because your head wears caps. You put caps on your head.
Yeah,
So you're
that's,
decapping.
yep, that's the rationale they had during the French Revolution.
Yeah, they're like, we need to remove these hats. No more charging.
Yeah, he had the best hat of all. It was called the crown.
Ooh.
Does that mean that technically every time I take off my hat, I'm technically decapitating myself?
You're decapitating your head.
Not exactly.
Oh.
I
approve of this message.
Okay. It seems
Oh.
your survival is better, and your sense of humor is not getting better as the night goes on. So here's what's gonna go down. This is the most blunt transition I'm inflicting upon you all.
Our characters are gonna get
wake up
drunk.
now, so. Oh, before we start, actually, am I? Because you said I was in a necklace, right? Am I
Maybe.
still in the necklace? Have they
Maybe.
found me? Oh, okay.
You'll find out in a moment. Don't worry. Unless you're... No, even if your party members are assholes that don't ask Heaton, where's our friend? I'll have one of the NPCs ask so that you aren't sitting out of the game for like an hour.
I cast silence on them.
I do have something prepared for what happened last time.
If you want Wise to like kill chest burster you like an alien, then be my guest, I guess.
No, that's fine. I'll just wait for you
Can
guys.
she bust out of the head so we decapitate?
She gets to wear your scalp.
You guys are wild.
I don't know how I feel
Be
about that, to
warned,
be
if-
honest.
If that does happen, I'm gonna have all the getting some head jokes.
Cat in the hat.
Oh my god, getting head. That's weird. But before we get to that, I'm gonna go get more fucking coffee because I don't think it's gonna wake me up more. I think I needed to just even be awake in the first place. So yeah,
That sounds like
ready thyselves. I'll be back.
Alright, have fun.
Toppers.
Oh, shit.
I have a proper journal entry this week. No more DBZ.
I mean, I kind of. Yes.
Sure, you cat out there. What was it?
I said I kind of dig the DBZ, especially if it's in character. That's tough. That is kind of like DBZ in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Have you seen how dumb Goku is?
He's literally punch drunk all the time.
Oh man, that's a whole weird situation. I don't know if any of y'all have been that. Never mind. People are weird. I'll just leave.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Oh, just the whole situation with the DBZ voice actors.
Oh no, I haven't heard anything.
It's rough, man.
The Japanese ones or the English ones?
One lady and her husband accused one guy of found out her husband to her, and the other guy who's saying yes, it's definitely true, was then also coercing people quid pro quo for sexual favors via actual casting couch. It's pretty weird.
Ooh. Then again, anime.
Yeah. I'm surprised no tentacle stuff has come out.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's because they haven't invoked the old gods yet.
Kraken subclass.
Give him a week.
Yeah, I've learned I'm more than happy to ignore private lives of people.
Oh shit, actually. Did I remember to put the gold in from the last pay?
What gold? That's our gold now.
I'll fight you for it. 1v1.
Show up for the page.
We'll toss your necklace in the ocean.
Don't you dare. No. How much do you guys have roundabout? Else?
0 gold. Actually, -4.
Oh really?
I owe 4.
Well, actually, I have 1 platinum and 2 silver.
Okay, I have quite a lot of money. I think it's just because I've not been spending it.
Yeah. That tends to happen when you don't spend it.
Yeah, it's quite nice. I think I must have added it then. That's fine.
Lesson.
Fun fact though, I haven't paid for a single thing in this game. I've just gotten everyone else to pay for me. Or like the party fund. It's been great.
Same here, I don't think I've actually bought anything for myself except for like drinks.
I'm trying to see like how far I can go without paid. Like literally, I've not paid for anything. I'm gonna see how long I can go.
Very wise of you, Wise.
Thank you. Probably feel miserably now that I've told you. Actually, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick before we
How much
start.
money did we spend on? Why is the staff back?
Like 700.
We got it back. Minus 2 gold.
No. We paid.
Damn. Okay, yeah. I'll be back in like 2 seconds.
Go for it.
I hate that. Be kind of done with the black. Aint. That's
Very social commentary.
Stop trying to be hip. Stop trying to tell hip technological stories. And just tell a good story. Because that's so hard a concept.
Yes, very difficult.
Ooh, look how relatable this is. Cool, not relating to it because the story's trash.
Yeah, just do another rewrite of Hamlet.
Hey, Black Panther 2 is gonna be good. I don't. Yeah. I mean, unless they brought back zombies of his dead parents. Because that might be kind of.
Yo.
I respect that. At least no more politicians.
I forgot the tentacle rod was an actual item in 5th edition.
Oh yeah, Rod of Hentai.
What?
Can't forget about.
Made
Can't
by
forget
the
about-
drow, this rod is a magic weapon that ends in 3 rubbery tentacles. While holding the rod, you can use an action to direct each tentacle to attack a creature that you can see within 15 feet of you.
No, don't go there.
Assaulting. Leaving more.
No, I'm done.
Hey, the beautiful thing about that is, it does not require attunement by a spell. Yeah, I was thinking about one of them last campaign, so I could give it to Styx. Hey, you gotta maximize them that action economy.
See the attunement thing? Is that just it uses a spell slot or something where we activate it? Is that what it means? Or is it something else?
So
I'm
you have
back.
a certain amount of slots, so you have a number of active magical items to that attunement.
Okay.
So, like, a +1 weapon does not have an attunement slot, but a frostburn weapon.
And go.
I think typically it's. Oh, gee, with our
What
version, I
about
think it's
Flame Tongue? Is that attunement?
what is?
Flame Tongue.
Yeah, it is. Anything that's not like a generic +1 or plus any sort of numerical value will be attuned.
Ah, yes, I see.
Sentinel Shield, Boots of Speed, Ethereal, stuff like that.
Okay. Thank you.
But yeah, so you can only, and you can switch out your a short rest, but something magical nature.
Alright, I'll work it out as I go.
Yeah,
That's
so
fine.
what you need to know right now is 3 attunement slot.
Okay, okay. So each character gets like 3 of them, and then it's like. Alright.
Yeah, so technically, it's like a warrior. You could have a +1 shield, +1 armor, +1 weapon, and then 3 attunement slots.
Oh, okay, that makes sense actually. Okay. Thanks.
So attunement only matters if it says the word attunement on the whatever magic item you're trying to.
Yeah, it's
Other than
for
that,
the...
then you treat it like any other weapon or armor or whatever, except it's just better.
Okay, because it's for that little, you know, the stuff you all got just before I left. Like I think I got an amulet.
Yeah, those are.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure for all.
Every single one
Yeah.
of them's attunement.
Okay.
And
So I
in
wasn't too sure
technicality,
how
it
that
doesn't say
works.
there, but it's only attunement by you. So you don't think you can hand off armor and just stack all your fancy equipment onto one person.
Soulbound sucker.
No, I'm keeping this. It's mine. Well, it should...
In technicality, by
Shiny,
default
shiny.
D&D rule standards, you get 2 attunement slots, and that's it. Doesn't matter what level.
I think
2,
it's 3.
3,
I think
whatever.
we've done this before.
I don't fucking care. Yeah, you
It's
get
enough.
a flat number of attunement slots, and that's it for the entire game. Doesn't matter if you're first level or 20th level. You get 3. My game is different. You get as many attunement slots as you have proficiency bonus. So you guys have a +3 proficiency bonus right now, I believe. So you can have up to 3 attuned items. Once you guys get more higher level, you can have 4, 5. Yeah.
Okay.
But, you know, the catch is, you know, surviving till then. Yeah.
Oh no.
And speaking of, you know, narrow survival encounters, hey, are we all here?
Yes.
I think so.
Hello.
Okay. What happened last week? Last week.
I have a thing.
By all means. Keep in mind that you guys still, this has all the past like 3 sessions have all taken place on the same exact day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was biting the shroom. Gone, child. Gone. Alright, go on.
Okay. getting into the character here.
Of course. Of course.
With the aid of Orist, we have followed Weiss's trail to one of the city's more crowded streets. It is riddled with pickpockets. It was also thanks to Orist that we learned that Ringo can change his face. This, in turn, is what led us into the chained smoker and the teal-eyed woman. But before this, Rashin thoughtfully bought me some honey ant mead, a most thoughtful gesture. Perhaps it is our fate to get swindled like we have been. We must learn from this experience, especially since this time it led to a violent confrontation. If this does not lead us closer to finding Weiss, then I will truly be at a loss of what to do. Keeping people alive for coin was a much simpler life. Fortunately, the others can see where I am blind. The flower-accompanied notes have me worried I am at a loss. To my knowledge, I have not yet made any enemies this side of the ocean, and the ones that I had should all be back in Meranis. But I shall have to put further thoughts on that matter aside until Weiss is returned to us. Climb each dune with one step at a time, and answer each question as it comes. As for right now, we have another doom to climb and answers to find.
Nice. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, we pick off. Well, here. Oh fuck! I have multiple of these, and I don't know which one's which. I think it's this one. Fingers crossed. There you go. And then remember, I could force you guys to look where I'm pinging. So, you guys had just finished some combat, fought some summon infernal creatures, one of which could fly. Another thing that could fly was Ringo until he got pinned to the wall like a fucking, you know, fly out with a dart. You guys are all conscious in varying degrees of health. And you have before you, let's see, one apparently unkillable hidden donor, one unconscious Amelia, better known as by her, you know, criminal alias, the Dragonfly, and one Ringo, the son of a bitch. Oh, wait, shit, music. Wait, I forgot. I was like, something doesn't seem right here. But, yeah. So what... I don't know how. Seriously, I don't know how you guys' interrogation is gonna go with them. I'm not sure if it's gonna be tense or quick or silly or brutal. So
Could just be an absolute shit show.
it might actually be a shit show. Okay. I don't know what music to play because I don't know what the tone is. Oh yeah, I'll go for
Donde esta detonator?
Donde está el detonator? Love Spanish. Batman, it's so funny. Hold on. I'm wait. Something quiet. If YouTube would load. Yeah, apparently not. Fuck me, right? Alright, there we go.
Demon Lord Wojcicki does not bend to your call.
Okay. So yeah. First question I do have to ask. Do you tie them up?
Yes.
All of them? Or just Ringo, just Amelia, just Eden, as he's the only one conscious? Which one? Yeah, you would need Atger to reach up to pry him off like a nail, just a nail that sits there with nothing on it.
I would see if I could reach Ringo's hands, and I would like to tie them together. Like wrap his hands in rope and then make a tight knot.
You yourself can't reach, but Acker could lift you up because he's fucking Acker.
Sure.
Here's the thing. Look at your token. Look at his token. Your token can fit in his token 4 times. So yeah. So yeah, he holds his hands out like a platform, and he just lifts you up like a freaking flesh forklift. It's the name of a creature that you have to face later. Anyways, he lifts you up. You tie up Ringo's hands together, wrist by wrist.
I want to make sure I get his hands so he can't wiggle his fingers.
Okay, so hands. Okay, just roll me your sleight of hand or dexterity, one or the other. Well, I guess sleight of hand is dexterity, so I don't know why I'm even fucking bothering. Those are some damn fine notes. I guess Sandra doesn't know either.
No, but Russian does, and he knows Misty Step is
You get
verbal. It's verbal.
instructed by Russian that he can still do stuff unless you gag him. I assume you gag him then.
Yes.
Wow. So we are putting something into the mouth of an unconscious person, but that's that. Let's see. Well, let's see. These things don't have remains, so boop, 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 boop. Hidden is just watching you. He even holds out his hands when you come over to tie him up as well.
Yeah, I'll do the same. There.
Alright, we'll just keep the same roll.
As he's doing that, like, where's shot?
I gotta say, you are cutting out a lot today. I don't know why. So, just as a forewarning. I heard what you understood this time, but it was cut out. But I could context quote what you said. But I'm just letting you know. Wise, your friend, I'm assuming.
She is why we are here.
Speak for yourself. Not a person behind you.
She is why I am here.
He throws his head back, indicate it's on the platform behind him. Towards the back, right side. There should be some drawers. Yeah. Roll perception. To the rest of you, still standing with, your prisoners. When Hayden brings his head back forward, you hear this sickening. 20. You catch that there is technically a trap on the stairway that leads up. I'm not going to trigger it, because I figured you would have noticed the other trap that went off on the other staircase and then stopped Tana from going up it. Yeah, just use the other staircase. And it's on the right side. He said, the right side.
Sorry, I thought left.
So you guys, this entire back area, a bunch of furniture has been sort of shoved against the wall, scuttled off. You know, give more space, more coherence to room, stuff like that. There are tables, beds, nightstands. It works for more rudimentary living standard. But there is only, on the right side at least, one drawer. And it is in that drawer, open up, there's a lockbox, or a jewelry box with a lock on it, which I guess is still a lockbox, but you know what I mean? A locked box. It's relatively plain looking. It's simple. As far as 4 numbers. I can tell you found it. He shouts out.
Oh,
Right
I'll
here.
bring it down.
You're standing above them, 10 feet above them, Sandra? Oh, yes. Wondering. Now keep in mind, you as players might know that why is it a necklace. You as characters don't know shit. So, you ask him, where's our friend? He tells you to go get a lockbox.
What does this have to do with Weiss?
He holds up his tied up hands. Patience, patience. It's a virtue after all. Your friend is, how to say, indisposed. Held in a different style of restraints. And that's all culminated in that box.
So, correct me if my comment is weird here. Are you saying that Weiss is in this box?
I am. Don't
Well, then-
hit it though. It has defenses built in.
Well, then undefend them.
He nods. I will. But I have a condition. I realize I'm not in a position of power when it comes to negotiations.
A t-shirt.
He looks over at the unconscious form of the dragonfly next to him. Her mask sort of sliding off her face a bit. I want you to promise me that you'll leave her untouched, unhurt, beyond what's already been done.
If we do such, what guarantee can you provide that she will not come after the people that are here?
That's a very good question. I'm not sure I can even answer it. Because I can't. I assure you that. That being said, she's always been an eager and open-minded sort. So, I'm sure you'll be fine anyways. With or without my promises. And besides, you so handedly, he says, looking at all the injuries on you guys, trounced us today. Even when she had the element of surprise. You'll be fine otherwise. What do you say?
A life for a life. I agree.
I'm not re-describing it to you. If you go AFK, that's all.
You would approve of letting her live?
You asked us to the group or town? Or him, or Hayden?
Saying it out loud, and so Garth can catch back up.
Hayden shrugs. What can I say? Always been a loyal sort.
Think there needs to be death this day.
You certainly were willing to inflict a lot of death on me. It's a good thing I came back. Nice swing, boy. Nice swing.
It's kind of locks up at that. Looks away, a little ashamed.
Hey, nothing to be ashamed about there. We all have our days. So, do we have a deal?
I agree to your terms.
He nods.
And what of you?
Of me. He shrugs. Not like I can die. I've been tortured before. But something tells me you guys don't exactly have a prison that you're going to put me in to keep me tortured. So, we'll talk about it, huh? I know stuff that you guys want. Maybe we can work something out now that this is all over. As a token of goodwill, he gestures to you, Tana, with his restrained hands. I'm going to tell you that if you were to have opened that box, it wouldn't explode or anything. That sort of defeats the purpose. But it just pings every one of us, plus our boss, that it was opened wrongfully. Meaning, whatever quest of pursuit you have for him gets that much harder. But luckily for you, since we made this deal, I'll tell you the right code for it. 0813. 813.
Oh, that's my area code. What up?
Is it actually?
Oh, there we go.
My dark powers culminate once more, Tango.
I'm
That's some sort
gonna
of joke.
give.
Nadia asked him. As you're, I imagine you punch it in, Tandem.
Before I punch it in, do I trust him?
Roll me your insight.
Seems
Yeah.
legit.
It's a digit. Unfortunately, only a digit.
Yeah. All right. I'll punch it in.
That's some sort of joke. What do you mean? Never mind. No, I'm curious. What do you mean? I'm not usually a comedian in my day or night job. What do you mean?
It means her brother has a sense of humor.
That number is my birthday. He always did talk about you. No. Specifically mine. It's a pleasure to finally meet you, by the way. Go to hell. If only I could. She spits in his general direction. She lifts up her mask, spits in his direction, pulls it back down. Like, that's how much effort. Yeah, she put in a considerable effort to do so. You punch it in, Tandem.
Yep.
Punch it in and open up, and you see simply a golden chained, golden trimmed necklace, sitting at the center of which is a probably the size of your palm, a large cut ruby.
Ooh. a little confused, but sort of mesmerized because jewelry, fine craft. What can I tell about the piece in question?
Roll me your drawers, duels. 10. At a glance, it is a genuine ruby. It's not a crystal or anything. It's not some other thing tinted or magically affected to be a ruby. It's genuine. It's legit. It does swirl with, magical energy, astral energy, stuff like that. And at a glance, without approximation, because there's a number of things that can affect a jewel's price. The place it comes from is one of the more prominent ones for when it comes to trade, because you bank on people's prejudices. But at a glance, without knowing anything about this gem probably goes for a few grand, a few thousand pieces of gold just by itself.
I let out a low whistle.
I know, right? It's impressive. Surprised we got given it. And I'm gonna have to break your heart. Ringo did some looks on it. And apparently the way to let someone out is to break it.
You see Tatum get this pained expression for a second?
I know. When he told me that, I had something similar. But hey,
right.
Money's not everything in the world, right?
Well, I am a jeweler. I'm gonna squat down, I'm gonna take out my jewelry kit, and I'm gonna take like a tiny little chisel, and near the where the gem is inserted in the socket from the side diagonally in, I'm gonna see if I can gently make a little crack with one of my tools, like a single puncture.
Okay, roll me your jewel's tools again. This is with dexterity as the attribute, right?
I believe. Yes.
Okay, then yeah.
I would assume in this situation, like wisdom.
Wisdom, maybe intelligence, depending on how you learn to be a jeweler. Strength if you're trying to, cut gems with your bare hands or something. I don't know. Yeah, or your thunder thighs.
I think Constitution would be digesting it.
That's don't worry, I'll trim it down molecule by molecule as I swallow and shit it out. 15? Yeah, it's getting the Spider-Man, approach. Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good as you do that.
Oh.
Just like the crack you make begins sort of like a little fissure. It begins like hissing out astral energy.
Astro, you say?
Astral physicist.
Does it look similar to Clan of Scornkin?
To a degree. It's certainly the same color, red. It's red for the Scornkin clan, not red for the Cataphract Hall School. It's similar. It's more along the lines of. Well, here, roll me Arcana. Rush it. Roll me Arcana.
That's gonna go great.
You say that every time you have a low modifier or something, but then you roll well to compensate back for it. Yeah, like this happens every time. And then when you roll something that's supposed to be good, and you don't roll well. Look at you con saves. But the thing that sort of works, the system, you could say, the mechanism, is basically more akin to like a pocket dimension. Maybe not to the full degree of a pocket dimension that, there's an atmosphere, plants, like stuff like a Feywild,
Sure.
which is like
a demi-plane.
Yeah, like a demi-plane. They're usually not big, and there usually is a weird warpage of time when one is in it. It's more like a stasis thing, isn't it? It's something about, like a bag of holding. You know, if that makes sense. Like, except a bag of holding actually has an oxygen supply, so. Well, you should do that and find out.
You should definitely not do that.
Rasha, in your mind, flashes of what might happen. Of like, oh yeah, we have pocket dimension. Oh, we have what's we have a bag of holding. That's something similar. I wonder if we took it and tried to get money back. Never mind.
That's us getting sucked up into the astral sea.
I don't think. I'm pretty sure it's like it just says like you die. I think.
I mean, if not, you're in the freaking astral sea, dude.
Does Roshan say that aloud?
That's a pocket dimension or demiplane rather. Demiplane.
Yeah, I would convey that. I'm like, keep it away from the bag of holding.
Tatum sort of moves his hand a little bit further away from himself.
I realize Tatum is the one holding the bag of holding, isn't he?
Yep.
So just break the damn thing. I got all day.
Where did you get this from?
Oh no, we were given it. We didn't get it. We didn't buy it ourselves. If that's what. Ringo's definitely not smart enough to make it.
Who?
I'm afraid I don't know that. You'll have to talk to our boss. It's someone from the homeland, though. Someone that was particularly interested in your friend. That's why they're the ones that get to occupy it. And considering how you had to break the damn thing in order to get them out, must have been a one-way ticket.
Can I tell if the hole I made is big enough?
It's still like a can of soda or a bottle of soda rather, where you just open it a little bit. It's like the fact that why is it out yet? You don't think so?
All right.
You can break a piece off to keep.
Yes, I will try this.
I'd hate to say this, but I actually think if you wanted to keep any part of that, you might have to wake up the trader boy on the ceiling over there. You know it's over Ringo. That being said, fuck him. Don't give him the satisfaction. Traitorous bastard. Traitorous bastard.
What I do?
Alright, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna make...
Self-interested. What are you gonna try?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and like... what kind of cut is the ruby? Is it like
It's like a octagonal cut, if that makes sense. So like,
oh, okay.
you know in Diablo 3, leather cuts get bigger and bigger as you get the enchanted gems more and more upgraded. Yeah, it looks like one of those.
Got you. I will make, if the first incision was made near one of the edges, I will make one incision at each corner, at each point.
All right, each little.
And I'll like if I have a little drill, I'll drill toward the middle, so that my intent is for the gem to shatter into very specific pieces.
Oh, so you're trying to still shatter it, but in a more controlled and potentially aesthetically pleasing manner.
Yes.
Okay, in that case, no, not yet. Not yet. Roll me again, Jeweler's Tools. Ooh, better. You're getting progressively better. Yeah, so you set out. Just bit by bit with a very steady and gentle hand. Hidden just stares at you the whole time. And every now and then he's like, it's taking forever. Kill me again. Just like this really bored comments.
Someone that lives forever. You are certainly bothered by this.
I'm bored. And not gonna lie, I would certainly like to patch up my wounds if I live. Which I think I will. one way or another.
Single
fine.
lay on hands.
You lay on hands on him, or you remark that he could just heal himself.
Yeah, I'm like, you just heal yourself.
Shakes his head. He looks past all of you, down the long, high-ceilinged hallway. A ring goes unconscious, pinned for him. Fresh out, I'm afraid.
I walk over there.
What can I say? I had a little bit of loyalty. Ironic. Yeah, I healed him. So at this point, Tandem, it sort of blows up in your face, but luckily it doesn't like spray like acid or whatever at you. It does sort of split across your face and ping across your armor. Well, ping. Dig into your gambison as, you know, basically ruby shrapnel sort of just flies out. It doesn't deal damage or anything, again. It doesn't feel any worse than the shit you've already been afflicted with, to be perfectly honest.
Very expensive piercings.
Very expensive piercings, indeed. Roll me 1d100. In a similar manner to how glass never breaks quite the same way, I imagine a gem is something similar. That means I roll pretty well. 55. What was it you're trying to get when you were orchestrating the breakage of it? Like,
I was trying to get it to split into a set of equally big pieces.
Okay, well, then yeah, I'd say that was accomplished. I don't think go huge pieces. Again, this thing's the size of your palm. It's probably split into little slivers. Probably the length of like your pinky finger, width of the top bit of your thumb. Certainly not as much value, you know, a few thousand as it originally was, but they're still cleanly cut, you know, by either, you know, its original design or now by your hand. And again, they're also they're equal. They're more or less equal.
All right. How many slivers would you say I managed to?
Let's say 4. Half. The rest of the gem, however, disintegrates. Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
Picture the Spider-Man 3 poster when you say that.
Suddenly a meal shows up. Pizza time! Anyways. Just can't add Spider-Man 2, I think. With Tobey Maguire. Well, no, not Tobey Maguire. Was it Tobey Maguire? That's Tobey Maguire.
I'm imagining something like that.
Yeah, it's a bit more uniform between, you know, top and bottom because that sort of tapers off. But yeah, something like that. Out pops Wise.
Oh,
Nice!
To you, Wise, it's the same exact thing I've described to you up until now. You've been in there for probably like an hour.
oh, okay. Alright, I'll just... Oh, I'm here. Am I like unconscious or anything, or?
No, you're probably laying on the ground. Like, as if you're laying on bed, just chilling, like, wondering what the fuck is happening. Again, you're only there for an hour. Yeah, now you're suddenly laying on the ground. And Gus just... you're, like, running around your chest, like, what the fuck is happening?
Oh,
and
man.
Then, yeah, so from your mind, you're just staring up at the ceiling, we'll say, or looking around at a wall, and then suddenly that image just disintegrated, and then in its place, just...
Alright.
You're in a stone room of some sort. Interesting. And you're like, what the fuck? And you look around and you see a very beat up set of individuals and your friends.
Yeah, okay.
We're also beat up.
We're also beat up.
Alright, I'm just gonna take a big look.
That feel when Wise has the most HP in this room right now.
Yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna have a big look around and just be like, guys, am I tripping? What's...
Varric comes over to you and squats down. You feeling alright? I don't have any healing left,
What?
but
I was walking home. What?
yeah, we got that.
And
See,
then
there you go. Friend safe and sound.
Welcome back.
What happened
am I
after?
high? Am I high?
Maybe. He looks at Varric looks at Hayden. He just shakes his head. No, we didn't use anything like that.
I was just what? Where did the stone thing come from? Why am I inside? Where's the white room come from?
Jesus.
I feel like I need one.
Suddenly, we're in the cradle. We'll explain things later for you, Wise. Varric says.
Okay. I'll just sort of shake myself off then.
Just
what?
he
What
helps.
happened?
He brings you up. Like he just swoops into her pocket.
Yeah.
You're basically kidnapped. I want to say.
What?
You know, we were quite curious about the details.
As am I. Who?
All your attention goes to Hayden on the ground.
I take it you
You
took
must
care of
have
the
long
problem?
fucking arms, because that's 10 feet above me. It sits right there, 10 feet lower.
Also, I can't move my token.
Ah, wait. No,
Yeah.
no, it's because they're controlled, but... Okay. You should be able to move it now.
Oh yeah, here we go. Okay.
Okay, well, I need to swap that. Doop, and use this selecting token. There you go. So it should carry the permissions over. Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay. So is this him? How badly beaten up is he?
The dude with his neck that's open?
He popped his head back on, like, you know, you put a light bulb into the power socket.
Oh,
You shouldn't
that's
do
really,
that with human heads, but you know, you do what you do.
That's really gross.
Yeah.
That's really, really gross. Okay. I'm just gonna crouch down and like sort of
He looked on death's door.
find something to like poke him with and go, is he alive?
Who has a staff?
Oh!
I have the staff. I can just hand it over.
Oh, thank you.
Welcome back.
Ah, I was wondering where this went. In the...
Oh, that meant that they're concentrating on a missile.
Okay. Alright, I'll use the staff and I'll just sort of give the least bloody part of him a good little poke and be like, is he awake?
Alright. He just stares at you for a moment. I'm alive. Contrary to how I look.
Are you the one that orchestrated this little adventure?
No.
Well, who did? Who did?
My boss.
And who is that?
Scarlet.
Brother.
You throw a thumb over and... That is it.
Western Nadia.
Oh! Hey, how's it going?
At this point, like, everyone's sort of in the room at this point. Nadia. Pleasure.
Oh, pleasure.
Shake
I'll
your
just
hand.
hold up my hand. Yep, good shake. So,
Or just walks past you and into the room. You didn't say anything.
oh, who's this lump of sunshine?
That's Orist. Son tells me he doesn't like us.
Oh, well, you're lovely, aren't you?
He's a hell of a shot, though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll accept that.
Orist
Okay.
just goes up the stairs and on his own perch,
Yeah, doing his own thing.
basically.
Alright. So I'll just question the guy again. Who's the Scarlet Dervish? I assume you guys know who it is. Okay. Well, why did
He
he...
has varying degrees, bits of information about him, to varying degrees. So. Sort of know him, but sort of know.
Okay. Do you
What
know...
do you want to know?
why did he kidnap me would be a good question, I think.
I would imagine it's because we got paid to.
Why the fuck
I
would
don't
you
know.
Probably by whoever gave them that ruby.
That would probably be correct.
Can I see
It'd
it?
be weird.
Can I
Talk to
see
my
it?
Boss. The ruby's necklace is gone.
Oh, can I see the remainders of it? Was it like on a base or something?
Crash,
the
did
slivers left.
the gold trimming vanish too? Or
The gold trim is still there. So the socket that held it, as well as the chain that goes around the socket.
alright.
Can have a
I
look
would
at the
take
socket?
those
Or do
out
you
because
have
a thought occurred to me just now. So I'll take those out and I show Wise the shards as well, the slivers.
Alright, can I have a little poke around? Is the thing like sync? You know how with jewelers they have like the little stamp thing on it?
Oh, like signed off, like a little signature.
Yeah. Is there anything like that?
Yeah. Do I recognize the craftsmanship was my question. Of
Both of you roll
the
me-
trimming, gold trimming.
Both of you roll me background information. Okay, bye, whoever that was.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
good. 18 for Tatum.
Oh, what's mine under? It would be wisdom, wouldn't it?
Wisdom for this situation.
Wisdom, yeah. Okay.
Welcome
Oh, yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Welcome
Going
back
strong.
to crits.
First roll. I'm going in strong.
3 and 8 is your ratio. 3 and 8
Oh.
for 1s to 20s. Impressive.
Oh shit! I've got 8 for Ollie.
8 nat 20s thus far. Likely to keep
Oh my
going.
god. Oh
So,
my god. Yeah, holy crap. How do you have 6? Oh, sorry.
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
18, you do not recognize this tandem. To you, though, Wise, you yourself are in the jeweling business yourself, you're not a jeweler. That being said,
yeah.
you've, had to handle some hot merchandise in the past. You don't necessarily know who this person is, or what, yeah, but you know where they're likely to be from. There's sort of a style from region to region. They're from, or maybe this is from the capital.
Oh. Like,
Either capital city or capital Freeside.
do I not know one or the other? Okay.
You don't know the name, but it probably says like, John Smith. I don't know John Smith. Pocahontas.
Pocahontas. Sorry, I just got that. Alright, I'll just sort of...
No, Riverbend's a town a little bit away from here. Of course.
Alright, I'm just be like, this is from the capital.
Ah, that explains why I do not recognize it.
It's pretty far from home for you.
Yeah, I've seen it before. I don't know who's had it, but I've seen them. Possibly. Okay, fantastic, right.
Sounds like you're in quite the situation. Heaton remarks from his, slumped over, leaned back onto the wall behind him, position on the ground.
Fuck off. Right.
He looks at you, Tatum. Nice to one. It's good. Takes spirit to be out here.
Well, where's the Scarlet Dervish? I take it he knew who commissioned this piece of shit.
I fucking hope so. He's our boss. Well, I guess was at this rate. And his eyes, as he sort of says that while sweeping his gaze across all of you, and then his eyes stop and land on Nadia. Right. She didn't say anything on him. I don't know where he is right now. Probably out enjoying the Saints' Day festivities.
What does he look like?
Bright blonde hair, angular face, got a bit of scruff on him, little patch hair underneath his chin. Dress is nice.